Hi! Hi! Welcome to the Austin Monologue Jam! If you've seen an Austin Monologue Jam before, please clap your hands. And then stop. Okay, now if you've never seen an Austin Monologue Jam before, please clap your hands. So the Austin Monologue Jam is a celebration of the art form of the jam. Of the monologue. Okay, so the way that it works is we're going to see a bunch of people here performing 3-minute monologues here in front of you, and at the end, it's a competition. So we're going to figure out who won, and there are high stakes. The high stakes world of improvised monologues includes.
Well, we really upped it this time because it's half a jar of jam. Ladies and gentlemen, we had a jam incident earlier today. And the winner will win half a jar of Blue Goose Amish jam, the best Amish jam on the internet.
Wow.
Let's see, I hope everyone got to taste the other half while it was out there. It's delicious jam, isn't it? A round of applause for the Amish. We'll be watching this later on the internet. So, let's see, what else can we share with you? Hey, I do want to let you know that the idea originally came out of Dallas, the Alternative Comedy Theater, the first people to have done this, and we kind of picked it up. We took it from them. We ran it. Here it is for you tonight. Now, we have chosen the order of the 10 performers that are going to, 9 plus the audience volunteer. I should mention that person. If you're an intrepid soul and you're brave and you feel like, hey, you know what, I think I'd like to try this, you can write your name down, drop it in the hat, and at the kind of halfway point of the show, well, more towards the end anyway. We're going to pull someone's name out of the hat to perform on an improvised monologue tonight. So if you're watching the show and you go, I could do that, prove it. Okay. So, excellent. So we've chosen the order of the performers tonight, but we haven't told them the order in which they're going to be performing. So when we call them up every single time, the performers are going to be like, is it me? And then get that little kick. So let's see. So our first performer this evening, Heidi Caldwell, put it in your hands. So, let's see. Heidi's a regular here. She does a bunch of stuff here around the theater. Do you have anything coming up?
Well, I'm an ice cream sandwich. We're kind of a big deal. No, we're doing a Herald Workshop Live at Old Town on April 21st. So if you're a student of improv, or you just want to go check out what the Herald is about, or even try performing with some experienced Herald teams, then come to the Old Town Theater on Tuesday at 8:30.
Excellent. So, Heidi, over here we've got a couple of different baskets that have some things. People write down sins and virtues, and they also write down things that they wanted to be when they grow up.
I already see astronaut.
And then we added a few Easter eggs in the totally non-denominational sense of video game play, wherein there's a little extra something in these that brave souls will have to do. Totally optional.
Yeah. Optional. Do you get extra points for it? Or?
Well, with the audience.
Depends on if they clap harder for you. It does.
Heidi, you might be really impressed with our this is how we measure audience response.
Oh, okay.
So if you do an Easter egg, I'll give you a little like that.
So,
yeah, it's
I
very
move the needle.
It's very scientific.
Okay.
Very scientific.
So I just pick any one of these?
Pick anything you want.
Okay, this one feels right. Oh, there's like 4 of them. Okay. Oh. Okay, it says works for Pixar.
Okay. So you don't necessarily have to work for Pixar. You could be inspired by the world of Pixar.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, now I want to...
You want an Easter egg as well? Excellent.
Oh, good, my favorite color. What does that mean?
Audience. So you will be talking directly to someone in the audience.
Excellent. We need a brave volunteer for her to be able to talk to. That lady right there is a brave person.
Yeah.
there. Works for Pixar. Now, this Heidi hasn't actually ever seen the show, nor has she participated before, which means that really we gotta clap her in when the lights go out so that she's like really excited about this when we come back. So let's see, Works for Pixar, talking to that girl right there. Big round of applause for Heidi!
Hi. Oh, just sit here? Okay. Thank you so much for meeting me. It's really an honor. I can't believe I'm here. Look at the size of that letter I. And you got the whole lamp and everything. Oh wow, so exciting. I mean, honestly, I'll just be forthcoming. I mean, well, just because Pixar hasn't been around as long as since I was a kid, but I mean, I always dreamed of working for Disney. Actually, it was a dream of mine, and so to be here, I mean, it's just as good, really. Same. And so I'm really honored. Thank you so much for giving me your time. You can see from my resume, I have lots of experience. Watching cartoons and doodling. I mean, I did that test, that you gave me back, and I mailed it in, and I never heard anything, but my mom said it was a really good drawing. Really good drawing. And so it's always been a dream of mine to do anything really. I don't have to draw. I could get your coffee, or Walt Disney's coffee, or well, I guess not him. Or like maybe a warm blanket. I don't know. What do you guys do with him? I don't know. Anyway, I'll be happy to do anything. As long as I can come here every day. And that music, do you pipe that music in all the time? How do you not just get that stuck in your head? Yeah, I don't know. I would go home. It might drive me crazy a little bit after a while. I mean, I know whenever I went to the parks, like my family went on vacation there, and then after you go on the ride, like for the rest of the day, you're just singing that song. And it's just driving you crazy. But if I heard that every day, maybe I'd just get used to it, or I'm sure it would be fine. Really, yeah. So I'm sure you love it. I mean, you wouldn't work here unless you loved it. Yeah, you're nodding your head. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun place to work. I love those places where it's a fun place to work, and you just you get to, and they have cereal. Any cereal you want to eat. I like mixing it up, like a little Captain Crunch and a little Cocoa Puffs. I love that. Crunchy berries and the cocoa. It makes your milk all kinds of crazy colors. You have that here? You have the cereal bar? Yes? Oh, good. I'm so excited. Yay. Oh, I'm assuming that I got the job. I didn't mean to presume that I got the job. Well, anyway, okay.
So remember that because it will be competing against the other 9 monologues that we will be seeing this evening. So memorize every bit of every single one of these.
They kept telling me, you can't jump that far! Guess what? With the proper protection, you can possibly. That's what I'm hoping for. I haven't attempted yet, but this is my crowdfunding campaign. So if I can raise enough money from you guys, you can see me jump that old ravine down by the bridge. Now some people are saying, hey Todd, 20,000 feet is a bit over. You know what I say? F you. I don't say fuck because this is my crowdfunding campaign. Shit. I just want belief from you guys, okay? I know you guys think I can do it. I mean, you've been following my career for the past 5 months now, alright? It's been a heavy 5 months, alright? I took down that old one-story building that was already kind of crushed. You know, I just went in there with my dad's bulldozer from his construction company, but I took it down, okay? Because we don't need it anymore, it's too much. Now, I go from my dad's construction company to jumping the river. I just get tired of my dad telling me, like, take up the family business. And I'm like, Dad, I'm Todd. I don't do that. I jump the river. It's been a heavy prep. Okay, a lot of eggs. A lot of eggs. I mean, if you get caught on the wrong side, say the unthinkable happens. Say my poor head gets destroyed. Yeah. No one wants to see Todd without a brain. Okay? But with your belief / money and my daily diet routine of tons of eggs, cooked or uncooked, I keep it variably. Okay? Sometimes I'm like, Monday, scrambled. Tuesday, let's go raw. You gotta shake up the proteins just like you gotta do workouts. You know what I'm effing talking about. Anyways, guys, thank you for your support. If we could just reach 50 bucks, I'm doing it!
Hold them real close, to make them feel a little bit afraid just by comparison.
fencing. Stay behind the fencing. Don't leave the fencing. She got here. She got a real Florida land manatee. It's a female manatee. I know what you're thinking. Why is it a manatee? It's a female. Just a little authentic animal trainer joke for you guys. Now, this is Darlene. She's been with us for a couple of weeks. Just a purely land manatee. And she loves the land. She just takes to it just like water. Yeah. See her there wiggling in the dirt. This is the real lifestyle for a land manatee. You can catch them here in Manatee County every summer. Okay? And that's why we have this fair. That's why we have the Manatee County Animal Fair. So people can come all the way around and look at these animals. These gentle animals are being killed. They're being attacked and killed. So it's important that we educate ourselves on these animals, these loving creatures. Sure, sometimes they kill too. Yes, of course, someone was killed last week. I know. We're here to save these creatures. As long as we stay behind enough protected fencing, no one else will be murdered. Now, my wife, of course, she was murdered by a land manatee. Not this one. Not this one. We took care of that one. That one had some problems. So I'm going to go ahead and put Darlene away. Okay. Now, anybody have any questions?
What do they eat?
Well, your North Floridian female manatee, like this one here, Darlene, if you take a look at those chompers, just look at those chompers. Look at them. Shut up. Stop it. Stop it. There's people. Stop. Look at those chompers. So you notice the gums right there. See how sharp those teeth? Why don't you tell me what you think they eat?
Before I do this, I want to find out what's going on with you. Before I take the plunge, I got a 3:30. I got a hard 3:30. I got to be up. So, you know what? Why don't you just talk when you have the helmet? What bothers you about him? Don't have that much time. Okay. I got a hard 3:30. I got to hit. So you just tell me what bothers you about her.
She never lets me talk.
Now, see, that's how fast you gotta go.
She never lets me talk.
That's what you talk, right. Thank you for your sharing. You ready? All right. Now, what bothers you about him? Nope, can't do it. You've earned this. Okay. Got a solid 3 minutes. All right.
I'm going to have to write the check for you.
Yes. You see, it's that kind of like forward thinking. How do we conquer this obstacle? We pay the man. Like it's solving problems. Now, what is a problem that he causes that you yourself can fix? Nope. Okay. Well, I do appreciate the money.
Hey, we really do need to solve.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, she's the problem.
I knew it.
You strike me as the type of lady who doesn't pick the right underwear for the occasion.
Why didn't you tell me you were the problem?
You know what? This is really important. I'm going to cancel my 3:30. Maybe to 3:35. Okay, I
said I only got till 3:30.
No.
Can you hang on a second? Cindy, did you just try to prank me? No! Okay. Go on. You know what?
She's really opening up now.
Okay, 3:32.
What are you doing right now?
I found your problem. Fake hair.
I know all about that. That's not a problem.
What is the problem with you? I mean, tell me what to do.
Can you get down to my Cubway counselor's house right now? You don't want to see.
So this time you can vote more than once, but if it's a runoff between two people at the end, try to have those ones. Here we go. So let's see. If you like cumulative, the work done by Santa tonight. Just Brandon and Jocelyn. So ladies and gentlemen, this time, please vote once, but vote as loudly as you like. And I'll change it up this time. Jocelyn brings Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of tonight's jam, Brandon Marquez.